Okay, we're getting on in time here. Next up, Tony T-Bone Ferguson. That's not his nickname.
I'm so scared.
Against Bobby Green. I got to tell you about Bobby Green. He's so funny. Tony, 5-fight losing streak. 4 of those losses, though, came to top 5 fighters. You know how we're talking about here. We're talking about Gaethje, Chandler, all those guys. The greatest is... I'll put the poster up behind you there just to bring it back there. Tony and Khabib. Okay, this is prime Tony. This isn't Tony now. This is pre-Gaethje, destroyed everything Ferguson was. Do you think Tony had a chance? Everyone will say he had no chance against Khabib. Do you think he had a chance?
No.
No, me neither.
I mean, look, there's always a chance, but no. Khabib was... we loved making this comparison, you know, like we loved believing that someone could beat Khabib. And to be fair, Gleason Tapal did beat him. But
go and watch the fight, people.
People like Khamzat and Khabib, it's just we want to believe that people can beat them, and people cannot. They are too good at what they do. They are so specialized in one area of MMA that everything else doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know, and that one aspect, which is wrestling, is known to be the most dominant aspect out of everyone. I don't care what you say. I do jiu-jitsu. I do these things. It does not matter. Wrestling will always be superior to every other martial art. I'm just putting it out there. In one-on-one combat, specifically.
I know people talk about big strikers, but if you can't land that strike, you end up like Derek Lewis, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that Tony never fighting Khabib actually helps Tony's legacy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because there'll always be that what if he didn't fight, you did fight Khabib. That was a shame.
I miss Tony, bro. I miss him so much.
I miss good Tony. I miss good Tony and those elbows and what he did to some people.
Was it 12 fights or 8?
What's that, the streak?
Yeah, 12.
I'm pretty sure it was 12, wasn't it? Let's have a look at T-Bone Ferguson here. That streak was massive. Yeah, there we go. 13 to 12 fight win streak. Pretty much all stoppages. What, 1, 2 decisions in that 12. Beat the guy who beat Khabib.
One of my favourites was the Edson Barbosa win.
Where is Barbosa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because Barbosa starts off like piecing him up.
Yeah.
And he just, sorry, mate. Das.
He beat Cerrone. I know when he beat Cerrone. And,
the eye.
Oh, that's where he blew his nose and his eye blew up. That's right. Anyway, Tony, I don't think... When he lost to Nate Diaz, I went, it is over. Because Nate is not a top tier fighter.
How the hell are you going to lose to Nate? I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Nate's really good. And he's got great jiu-jitsu. But I don't know. I just think Tony looked so lackluster in that fight. Like he had nothing to give at any stage. It was stupid.
How old would Tony be? 39? Yeah, 39.
Yeah.
If he loses this badly, what do you reckon? Because I don't think Tony will retire.
He won't, but they got to get him out of there.
Someone's got to have
for
a
his
word.
health.
One of his mates has got to have a word to him. Because that's a pretty bad losing streak there.
It's crazy how much Justin Gaethje changed Tony.
That fight was just destruction.
And then Khabib straight away is like, he's like, brother, you take that much damage, you'll never be the same.
No.
And look at him, he has not been the same.
I didn't think it was possible until I saw Tony to go from the confidence and just unbeatable.
Yeah. To tap to Nate Diaz's guillotine, but not tap to Charles Oliveira's armbar is insane.
Snapping his arm.
Yeah.
Do you reckon the turnaround between Gaethje and Oliveira was too soon? Because that was just over 6 months.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. But, you know, he's ballsy for accepting the fights.
Against Charles. Yeah. Jesus. That is something else.
And even that fight with Gaethje, you know, he had 2 weight cuts for that. Because he was originally fighting Khabib.
Against Gaethje? Oh, of course he was. Yeah, then Khabib had dramas with, was that during the COVID time? Or the visa time? Didn't he roll his ankle on
I think it was Visa.
The last one was COVID.
Okay, well then
I'm pretty sure the last one was COVID related. Anyway, what I have noticed, I went through Tony's stats, is his volume is down dramatically. dramatically. And even in the fights like against Benil, like Tony used to land, I don't know, between 80 and 100 significant strikes, and it's down to like 20 and 30.
Yep.
He just cannot get going. He's just so much slower. He can't beat Nick Diaz. He's gone from fighting, I mean, his last fights were top 5 fighters, like basically contenders.
Yep.
And now he's fighting 29th ranked Bobby Green.
What a fall from grace.
Bobby Green was, I did look at this. Now, there's plenty of links, but only one works. I'll actually put it in the comment section. Bobby Green fought Dan Lauzon in Affliction. Do you remember Affliction?
Yeah, of course I do.
Donald Trump backed Affliction, wasn't it? That's right. And that all fell apart because of Josh Barnett, didn't it? Pretty sure Josh Barnett's the reason that all fell apart.
Really?
I think they blamed him.
How much power does that man hold?
I don't know, over Alec a lot. Yeah. I'm going to put a link in. I'm not going to watch the video because it's like a 3-rounder. Yeah. It doesn't go to the cards, by the way. I'm not going to tell you who won or lost. It is the dirtiest fight I've ever seen in MMA in the sense of it got to the point where there were just groin strikes being thrown, like people were aiming for the nuts.
I got to watch this.
Bobby Green. This is the link. Hopefully this link works. Come on, should be full screen. Come on. Yeah, it will work. Beautiful. This is the only one I've done. Okay, so
Where did you find this?
The first, I don't know. Well, there's heaps of links, but none of them work. So this one I'll put up work. When you see that the actual thumbnail is Dan holding his nuts on the ground, you know it's an ugly fight. I'll put it in the comments. Have a watch.
You're not going to watch it?
No, it's a long fight. It's about 18 minutes. I'll send you this. Jesus Christ.
Fine.
What I was thinking was, what is in it for the winner of this? Because you know how every main card, if someone wins, they go, all right, this is next. If they win this, they can move on to this. Firstly, if Tony wins, beats a 29th ranked opponent, where does he go?
Tony's not ranked anymore, is he?
I do not think so.
Let's just double check that.
Let's double think. So where do you reckon? Let's have a look here. Oh, he can't be ranked. Surely not. If he's ranked, then again, Stephen Thompson's ranked. No, he's not there.
Okay. So if Tony wins, he's beaten one of the best boxers in the UFC.
Yep.
Right? What's his name? Fucking Bobby Green throws so much volume and he's so accurate. It is very, very impressive. Like, if Tony does win, that is a fantastic win for him. Mm-hmm. And then he potentially gets to go out on a win, you know? And because people love him.
So you think that this could be his retirement fight?
It could be.
But he's delusional.
He is delusional, I know.
Delusional.
He's like another Diego Sanchez. But the thing is he has like a cult following.
Tony.
Except that cult is everybody. Like I don't know anyone that doesn't like Tony Ferguson.
I don't like him.
I know, you're a piece of shit. But everyone
he's ranked 55.
Loves Tony. So even if he got a win and didn't retire, the love for him will just boost everything up for him. You know,
what could he do? Could he be a commentator? He'd be too unpredictable.
No, he could never be a commentator.
Could you imagine?
He would just hit everyone with "I'm talking, brother," and then fight Fabrizio Verdum in the back. If Bobby wins, he's beaten a legend of the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's fallen off a bit.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
I can't see this benefiting either of the fighter. If Bobby Green goes out,
this benefits Tony way more in terms of just the love that people have for him, how people will see him, all that stuff.
I hope he wins and retires.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be excellent. But I don't mind Bobby Green. I don't want to see Bobby Green lose.
In saying that, Bobby Green by knockout.
Bobby Green, Ferguson's at $4.
That hurts me so much.
I'm going to have a look here. I'm going to go Tony by submission, $12.50. Tony has the juice.
I might chuck a tenner on
that. How easy it is to twist that rubber arm of yours. That's so good.
I've noticed recently I have the most rubber arm in the world.
So good.
I could be convinced to do anything. Oh, it's so bad.
Anything?
Anything.
$20 is $20.
$26.65 is $26.65.
That's juice. That is juice. So, what they believe is going to happen is Bobby Green's going to win on points. They're the shortest odds.
Yeah.
Holy dolly. They reckon, Jesus Christ, he's paying $2.95 for a KO.
If
and
Tony-
a 3-rounder.
If Tony wins by... This is the problem. Tony has not got the cardio anymore to take someone down. If he does take someone down, it'll be a trip. But in order to get to that trip, I just feel like he's too slow. He's nowhere near as fast as he used to be. If he gets a submission, it'll be a leg lock of some kind. There's no other... I can't see... I mean, granted, Bobby's submission defense, I don't believe is that great. I've never really looked into it.
His sub's not so bad. He is apparently, according to Sportsbet, he is more likely to sub Tony than Tony is him.
That's crazy.
That's madness.
Tony,
that is madness.
Tony, to win this, if you're listening, you need to break his knees. You need to pop those knees out, buddy. Like, get him out. That's the only way Tony can win this.
Bobby's hand keeps his hands very low.
Yep.
Is there a chance that Ferguson goes, all right, I'm going to start throwing?
No. Oh, well, there's a high chance that he starts throwing, but it'd be dumb if he did that.
Bobby Green's only lost to top fighters, Drew Dober, your side piece, Islam Makhachev,
Thiago Moises is not bad either.
Fiziev,
Fiziev's great. I love Fiziev.
Francisco Trinaldo, not that great. Drakkar Close was good in his day.
Yep.
Drew with Lando.
Wow, how is this... Never mind.
Lost to Poirier, lost to Barboza. Bobby Green should have more respect than he does.
He's lucky he hasn't been cut.
He's so lucky. I would have cut him. How old would Bobby Green be? No, Bobby Green's ready to go. I'm going to go Tony. You know what? I've given up. My whole card is juice. I'm going to go the underdog here. I'm going to go Tony Ferguson. And if he wins and he retires, I don't care about the rest of the card. That's all I want to see. I just want to see him. He'll go out like a hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll go out like a hero.
I want Tony to win, but I'm going to go Bobby Green.
What if it's close and it goes to the cards? That's when Chris Lee and Sal D'Amato, the biggest cheats.
Chris Lee in the building.
If Chris Lee is in the building, thank you, Alec. If Chris Lee is in the building and this is close, Jesus, where's Grelka Chicken? There he is over there.
Hey, Grogan.
Do you see? Oh, Jesus. Grelka Chicken. Do you see the scarf?
It's awesome.
My son crocheted a scarf.
Wow.
I know. I'm not even thinking about my son crocheting, okay?
This is our third host, Alec Silva, if you're listening.
You can't see it on the camera. You lift it up. Grelka Chicken with the new scarf. Beautiful. Thanks to Ollie. Great crochet. That only took 4 hours when he should have gone.
He crocheted the chicken.
No, he crocheted the scarf.
Your 5-year-old crocheted the chicken.
He's 10, man.
No.
He's been on the show. He's been on the show more than Alec.
I don't know which one's which.
I know. The one with long hair is older, I think.
Okay.
Anyway. I don't know. Dad of the year here.
Hey, where's my belt?
It's down here. Makes me sick.
Oh, the leather. No, not the leather. What's it called?
It's velvet.
Velvet. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, so heavy. Look at that. It's the old one.
Look at that juice.
You hit this crap with it.
Yeah,
Still looks so
I
good.
forgot we had this.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
I've only tasted it once. I did taste it once. It does look good on you, I got to say.
I'm gonna do the shoulder thing. Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Should we make it that if you lose it, you have to present it to the other person?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. That's genius.
You can see the reflection of everything in that thing. That's fine.